season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. Let's keep this winning streak going.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at the Pacers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, for Oklahoma City, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. MP out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
Now, here's Siakam. And it's Mathurin missing. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now, here's Siakam. He had 15 points last outing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Siakam's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Pacers. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your defender, MP.
MP's mindset, his approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Here's Mathurin in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Oh, good on the triple. Dort passes to Williams. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And MP throws it down.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. MP with a screen on Siakam. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Halliburton. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Holmgren. Outside Williams. MP looking around. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Pacers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Siakam. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Takes it from 10. Outside for Halliburton. For 3. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Siakam outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the dunk by Jackson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
MP, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. trailing by 5. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. MP out there with Wallace, and it's Shepard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Powell. Pass to Holmgren. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Holmgren's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Thunder. Halliburton against Wallace. Rebound by Wallace.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A nice shot by MP.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And taken away by Wallace. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Captain off the break, MP.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Wallace against Halliburton. Outside, Walker. Pass to McConnell. Walker with the screen for McConnell. 5 on the clock. Walker trying to free himself up. A shot by McConnell, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now Shepard, still scoreless. Wallace outside. Hartenstein passes to MP. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Kicks it out to MP. Takes a 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. In the second quarter, held scoreless. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Yes, sir. Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against Memphis. But these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And here is Powell. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Holmgren against Powell. A 3 from MP. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And the first one at the line is good. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Out left to the wing. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Powell. Now here's Jackson. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here Mathurin. The kick out to Williams. And the Thunder, another three.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Top and inside. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. It's MP muscling his way for two.
I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Pass to Nembhard. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Free throw good from Nembhard. One interesting note about tonight's game. Unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys and they don't mind at all.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Topic. And both free throws good for Nembhard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
MP. And MP throws it down.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Siakam kicks to Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Mathurin. Jackson, a screen on Wallace. It's good. Mathurin's got his second basket of the night.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's MP. MP on the rim.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Powell, he's checked in for Indiana. Nemard with it. 13 points in the game. Powell finds Mathurin. Traps in the tray. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's starting to find himself out there now. He's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Here is Williams. He's got 13. A shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. With the step back. Mathurin passes to Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Inside. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Now, Nemard. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Mathurin for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP passes to Holmgren. Back to MP. Right wing. Williams from outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. from past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Pacers ball.
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams against Siakam. Excellent D there from Williams. It could go. No good that time. MP getting it done for Oklahoma City. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the Pelicans, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one he will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Jackson is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the 1.
First team foul.
Pacers trail by 12. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Siakam outside. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, covered by MP. 6 to shoot. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Halliburton. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Here's MP. Nembhard grabs the ball.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start in the second half.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And while this game isn't quite in the bag, Greg, it's heading in that direction.
With the lead they have, if they can close out this third quarter strong, they might be able to put this thing out of reach. So this is going to be a huge stretch coming up.
Wallace is checked in for MP. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Out to the wing. Jackson, a screen on Williams. Outside for Jackson. The three. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Nembhard with it. There's a good screen. Dort grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 18 points for Williams.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets it wrong.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Siakam, 14 points for him. Halliburton finds Nembhard. Siakam against Williams. Siakam passes to Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Up the line by Indiana, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Thunder leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive.
And, boy, he plays with passion.
The Thunder have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
First free throw is good.
And something I like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 13. Wallace outside. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The Pacers pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nemhard with it. 16 points for him. Jackson a screen on Wallace. Nemhard the pass to Siakam. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Wallace. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
The first free throw is good. Norman Powell checked in for the Pacers. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers, and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Here's Holmgren. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Powell. Here's the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Williams' shot is off. Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton kicks to Powell. Out to the right wing. For 3, Siakam. And it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
From downtown, the Pacers pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Nemhard. 16 points for him. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 13. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Connects, the jumper drops. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent. Excellent at taking what he sees.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Outside, Dort. The Thunder leading by 11. We've got Wallace. Williams is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's MP. And it's Topic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Puts up a three. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's Powell on the wing. Wallace covering. And there's the drive. A shot by McConnell, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Pacers trail by 14. Toppin sets a screen for Powell. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Despite his youth, MP's showing grown man strength.
And the Pacers shooting well. They're at 45%. Tapping a screen on MP. No problem knocking that one down. Halliburton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Walker, releases, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 20.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Wallace. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
It's deflected. MP inside. He's covered by McConnell. And it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Indiana with the change here, too. Nemhard's checked in. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
Pass to Toppin. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. He gets it in there. Topic has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Nemhard has it in the corner. No good from outside.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. Did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Here's Dort. Walker with the rebound. Pass to MP. Here's Hartenstein. Halliburton with the steal. Now here's Powell. Here's Nembhard. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Topic. Outside Williams. Back to Dort for the 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nembhard with it. Dort covering. In the corner, Powell with it. To the paint. Here's Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And the first one, well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that that trophy means a lot to them as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Thunder lead by 14. And here is Dort. Pass to Topic. Hartenstein with the screen on Walker. Shots good by Topic. Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that mistake.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And MP subbed in for Topic. And a change for the Pacers. Mathurin's checked in. MP kicks to Williams. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim. Nembhard with it. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he converts the layup. 20 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Diving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard at the line for 2.
Free throw, good from Nembhard. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And here's Jackson. Pass to Siakam. Here's Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the free ball.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Siakam finds Halliburton. Siakam outside. Jackson a screen on Williams. For 3, Siakam. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside, Dort. Fires for 3. Carries it from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 21.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it.
And he drives in. Dort grabs the miss.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Nembhard. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 15 points in just the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
MP kicks to Dort. MP sets the screen for Dort. Clock at 6. And it's in there. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. MP outside. Off target with his three. And it's the Pacers' ball. It's an 18-point game. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. MP with it. Mathurin picks him up. Dort kicks to MP. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Hey, congrats to MP on winning the NBA Cup. That was fun to watch, man. You were on a mission.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Yeah, I know Astro. Yeah.